Hi, with this next meditation, I want to talk about one of the other attitudes of mindfulness, which we call non-striving. Everything that we do in our lives, we do with purpose, and we live in a very goal-driven kind of environment. We're always thinking about what have I got to do next, somewhere to be, something to do. And when we're practicing meditation, this can actually be quite an obstacle for us. This is because meditation is actually really different. It's a different activity from one that we would normally do. What we're trying to achieve with meditation is a sense of being, not a sense of doing. And I love the phrase, we are human beings, not human doings. So it's about accepting and not trying to make the experience anything other than what it is in the moment. So we talk about intentions rather than goals. Not sitting down to a meditation thinking, right, I'm going to relax. I'm going to achieve, 25 minutes of pure, blissful emptying of my mind. What I'm actually going to do is I'm going to sit down in meditation. I'm going to set the intention to be in the moment as much as I possibly can. But if that doesn't happen for me, I'm going to accept that, and I'm going to practice just being with the experience as it is. I'm going to identify that is how I need to feel at this moment. So we're going to just practice this idea of cultivating mindfulness by just paying attention to simply what is happening. And again, as I spoke about with non-judgment, we're going to sit and we're sitting in acceptance of how this is. We're not judging it. We're not trying to hang on to the fact that it might be good or bad, although the experience may be comfortable or it may be uncomfortable. We're just going to sit with it and take that moment to just be with it. Okay, so if we are feeling frustrated, we will sit with that feeling of frustration. If we are feeling some tension, we will sit with that feeling of tension. Okay, so what I'd like you to do is to get into a comfortable position. This could be sitting upright with a nice tall spine. It could be lying down, whatever is comfortable for you. And again, choosing or not choosing to fully close your eyes, half close your eyes, lower your gaze, whichever is more comfortable for you. So we're going to move from away from what we see as the doing part. We may, just before we chose to watch this video or create this video, we may have been busy doing something. So just acknowledge now that you are setting an intention to spend the next few minutes in a purposeful position with a purposeful exploration of your own being, of how you are at the moment. And we're going to practice not striving for this experience to be anything different. So we're bringing this idea of just sitting with whatever is here and now. Let's start by connecting as we do with our breathing. Using our breath to bring us and anchor us in to the present moment. Noticing as we do our inhalations, exhalations, trying to perhaps just for a moment just watch the breath, follow the breath from its very beginning as we inhale to its very end as we exhale. Just breathing and feeling every step of that breath. Follow it right to the end of the in-breath and right to the end of the out-breath. Now, even if this particular practice, part of the practice, is you're finding challenging because you think it should be different from what it is, you might have a sense that I should be relaxing, I should be feeling this, I should be. One of the things I'd like you to think about is acknowledging that the word should is not very helpful. So let's just take that away, take that out of our vocabulary. Let's allow the experience just to be so. If your mind is wandering and distracted, just acknowledge that as mind wandering and come back to the breath. Gently take yourself, guide yourself back to exploring your own breathing. If there is any tension in your body, just say that is the experience at this moment. There is tension. If there is discomfort, acknowledge it. And come back and use your breath to breathe into those areas of discomfort or tension. Take your breath right into those areas. Take your breath right into each particular part of your body that may be taking you away from the present moment. If there are any thoughts that are appearing, things like, this is not how it could be, I want this to be different from what it is, or any self-critical thoughts of I can't do this, this is not right, why is this so difficult for me, which may be happening. Please just accept that they are just mental events that are here, and then take your focus right back to the beginning of your breath. Inhale right to the end, lengthening the breath, and follow your breath right to the end of its exhalation. Connecting with the gentle movements of your body, the rise, the expansion of your body as it breathes in, and the fall as you breathe out. If it helps, you can place your hands perhaps on your chest and your stomach to feel that contact, and just gently saying, either with an inner voice or out loud, This is how this experience should be, could be, or needs to be for me in this moment. This is the experience as it unfolds right now. I don't need to strive this to be any different from what it is. Just connecting with your breath, with your sense of being with the breath, being with yourself. There is nothing you need to do, no place you need to be. You just need to simply allow this moment to unfold. Any distractions which take your mind elsewhere, thoughts, emotions, feelings, sounds, just simply notice them. Practice being the witness to them, and then guide yourself back to your breath. The breath holds us still. The breath anchors us into this moment. This practice does not need to be any different from what it is. I do not need to change it. I just need to be with it. So this is something you can continue to do in your own time, or you can come back and try again at some point. Or if you're simply ready, just gently move out and allow yourself to adjust to the light in the room. Okay, namaste.